Okay, in the first section we had the chemical formula and we got the name. In this section we're going to have the name and try to determine the chemical formula. Very similar approach, but some differences, so I wanted to go through these with you. Again, let's go to the binary molecular compounds. We always say go Greek, so this is dinitrogen oxide. Well, that means it's N2O. Silicon tetrafluoride. That means it's SiF4. How do I know these? They came from the Greek table. Now let's go over here. And we already did these in the last section on the right side. On this side, we're going to go and deal with the name on the other side. Well, first of all, how do we know what charges are here? Well, we go to our we know from our periodic table that anything in group 1 will be a +1, anything in group 2 will be a +2, group 3 +3, group 4 +4, and now it reverses. Group 5 -3, group 6 -2, group 7 -1. Okay, so once we locate what group they are in, we're going to do the following. Let me share this with you. Okay, let's look at this one, sodium oxide. Sodium is +1, oxide is -2. So we do what I call a reverse cross. What that means is this is going to be the sodium number. So this is going to be Na2O. That means 1 on the oxide and 2 here, this one, aluminum oxide. Let's look at this one. Again, looking at this is +3 and this is -2. When we do the crisscross, it means that aluminum now is 2, Al2O3. That's why I call it a reverse cross. Let's go over here. Iron 3 oxide. Iron is +3, oxide is -2. So that means when we do the cross, it's going to look like, okay, cobalt 3 fluoride. Again, the same thing, -1. This is told. We can't figure it out unless we're told this when it's a transition. Then we cross, and that means this is going to be cobalt. Okay, so this moves pretty fast once we get a feel for it. Now it slows down a little bit when we go here. Sodium carbonate. Again, we've got to look in the not in the periodic table. We've got to look in 2 tables. The periodic table to see what group this is, and in the polyatomic ion list. When we go to the polyatomic ion list, we know that carbonate is -2, sodium is +1. So when we do the crisscross, we get this. Okay? Calcium nitrate, same thing. We know that calcium will be 1 and nitrate will be 2. Again, as you notice, I don't have the parentheses of 1 around here because this is the proper way to name it empirically. I just did that so you could see the difference. Iron 2 carbonate, well, this is +2, this is -2. When they're equal, you don't have any subscripts, so you just have this. Same thing here. When they're equal, then it's 1 to 1, so it's FePO4. Now let's look at ammonium chloride. Again, we look and C? Well, we have -1, +1. Same thing. So this becomes NH4Cl. Ammonium phosphate. +1, -3. We do the cross, and we get NH4, 3 phosphate. And that's the end of this section.